market's going down, they still need. There's a sense of anticipation, isn't there? Good morning all, welcome along to our Ray White Bishopdale auction room here on behalf of the team from Ray White Inline Realty. Strohan and Bishopdale are their two offices, and certainly they've got a property management division as well. They're certainly a well-rounded business and do a lot of work within the Ray White group. So welcome along. Good to have you all here. By way of introduction, my name is Craig Pryor, auctioneer with Ray White Real Estate today, as I say, representing the team from Inline Realty, but in particular today, Karen Ellis and Brodie Fransen have got properties up for sale, and they have been marketing these properties over the last few weeks, and we're expecting good results for our vendors and on those properties. And just speaking of vendors, thank you for your instructions. And of course, bidders and buyers, we do wish you the best luck with your bidding in the next few minutes or so. I'll take you through the terms of sale. We'll have a talk about the properties themselves, then we'll get underway and call for your bids and competition. Before we do that, I'm assuming all intending bidders and buyers have had the chance to seek technical and or legal advice before bidding here today. It's not a requirement, just a recommendation on our part that you do seek advice before buying property in New Zealand, let alone what we're offering here at our Ray White Bishopdale office. But just one word before we go to the terms of sale, before we go to each property, we'll just go through the terms of sale, the conduct of auction, which is simply as follows. The properties are being offered today subject to a reserve price, no surprise there, but subject to the reserve price being reached, the highest bidder shall be the purchaser. As auctioneer, I'll nominate the minimum sum the bidding may be raised, and I may refuse some bids if I don't believe those bids are in the best interest of our owners. Also, as auctioneer, I've been given the right to place bids on our owner's behalf, which is really just to indicate to you we've not yet reached our owner's reserve price, and I'm not yet in a position that I can sell you the property. But I'll make it very clear if I do place bids on our owner's behalf. Should there be a dispute between buyers, I'll be the sole arbitrator of that dispute. Immediately on the fall of the hammer, the successful purchaser will be required to sign the contract of sale and pay to us a deposit equal to 1/10 of the purchase price. Keep in mind, we say this at every auction, that either of these properties could be sold at any time. So our advice is that if you've done your homework and done your due diligence, don't wait, watch, or wonder what's going on. Make sure you get involved with the auction. If we don't reach your owner's reserve price, we'll simply pause the auction. We'll have a discussion with the highest bidder, a discussion with our vendor. We may be instructed by our vendors under clause 2.6 of the contract to withdraw the property from auction and sell it to the highest bidder away from this auction room. So for obvious reasons, it always pays to hold the highest bid. We do reserve the right to speak with underbidders as well. But as I say, pays to be in front at all times. So 12 Henrietta Street is where we head to first, marketed by Brodie and Karen from this particular office. This property is legally described as a freehold title sitting on 466 square metres, more or less, on record of title 778761. The chattels, Karen, are as per the contract. No change to the chattel list. Thank you. Settlement date's been set down for April 8th this year, unless you have an alternative arrangement in place. That is the default date for settlement, with a penalty rate of 14% applicable should you not get your money in on time. Well, folks, the thing with this in Marshlands or Preston's subdivision, I guess, the thing about this area, probably the best time to buy in Preston's, I'd say, was probably 5 years ago. But with the development that's been going on there over the last few years, the quality of the homes that's gone in there, the gardens getting established, I suspect the next best time to buy in Preston's is today. It's certainly a property, an area that has really taken off with local amenities, schools, malls, and recreation all being developed. It's easy to see why this suburb is and has been in hot demand. On offer today, a light, bright and airy modern home. No problem getting your daily dose of vitamin D. It does lie beautifully to the sun. 3 bedrooms, main with ensuite as well. Open plan living area, opening nicely to a private patio and entertainment areas as well for you to enjoy. Attractive landscape grounds, fence for kids and corgis alike. It definitely does tick the box of opportunity and a top location. As I say, the best time to buy was a few years ago. The next best time definitely is today. So our vendors are very serious about selling. I hope you're serious about buying. Speaking of which, opening bids or offers. So 12 Henrietta Street, folks, to get us away. Remember, it's not where we start, the counts is where we finish. Opening bids or offers. Who'd like to say go? The neighbours will certainly enjoy your company. You're a very quiet bunch, I can see. Opening bids. What do we say? 790 to get us away? 790 to get us away somewhere, surely. Happy to bid it on vendors' behalf. And at $790,000, we'll take a $20,000 rise. We'll see 810 somewhere in the room now. At $790,000, calling for $810,000 at 790. The bid's here with me. At $790,000, call it 810 surely at 790. At $790,000, calling for $810,000 to keep us going in the right direction now at 790. At 790, we'll see $810,000 in the room. Going to be a very short auction, folks. At $790,000, call it 810. Surely, where do we go to from here? At 790. Bit of discussion at the back there. Your chance to get in front now at 790, calling for 810. Happy to place a bid, sir, ma'am. Your chance now at 790. Once I call, we'll deal with all parties post-auction, or we deal with you first. Your chance to get in front. Twice the call now. Let's just pause it, Karen, for a chat there. We'll pause it at 790 on a vendor bid. Alrighty, thank you. So looks like we're not having bidding down the back there, sir. So you've got a good chance to get in front. I'm happy to deal with you first if you like, and otherwise we're going to deal with all parties post-auction. So if you want to place a bid, now is a good chance to do that. I'm happy to have a discussion with you first to hopefully bring this together for you. So I did ask for a bid of $810,000. Is any level there you'd like to bid at that level or above? $810,000 is the number I'm looking for. So on that basis, I think we're going to pass the property in, Karen. Yeah. So we'll pass it in. We'll open up to all parties post-auction, conditional or unconditional. Happy to submit offers to our vendors for their consideration. Our vendors, I can assure you, are serious about selling, but of course you do need to be serious about buying. So let's see if we can get this together later.